Welcome to Aditya Novotny's Essential Oil Inspiration. Today's oil, Peppermint. And again, I show you two versions of it, the wellness version and the nutritional supplement version. So this one is to be taken outside. This can be ingested. You can drink it. So what's about peppermint? It's the oil with the most different uses. Some people say up to 142 different uses, which makes peppermint the most universal oil. And it is also regarded as an adaptogenic. Adaptogenic means it adapts to your body's needs. As a fascinating test you can do, with most peppermint oils that you find on the market, they simply have strong menthol inside, strong camphorites. And very often they do have synthetic menthol inside. So what does it do? It just cools. Now, if you have real peppermint oil, it has many microparticles, secondary plant particles, that have an amazing ability to adapt to your body's needs. I give you one example. You take one drop, and as usual, you activate the drop. 1, 2, 3, activating clockwise, and then you apply it in your neck. While you wait a little bit, you can, of course, inhale the oil. When you inhale peppermint, I advise you don't bring your fingers up too close to your eyes because it will sting your eyes a little bit. Peppermint is peppery. So keep your fingers just here, close your eyes, and enjoy the aromatic, refreshing scent. It's incredible. Now, you can even go one step stronger by making a pipe with your hand and inhaling the peppermint oil through the mouth instead of through the nose. And then keep it in your lungs for 15 to 30 seconds. Do that just 3 times. And you will feel with Young Living's peppermint oil that not only it has this extreme freshness and strength, it is at the same time soft. It is gentle, which shows you the mark of a real oil, because all plants have a gentle dimension. If gentleness is missing, then there's a very high percentage that you have a synthetic oil or an adulterated oil. So now meanwhile, I'm feeling my neck, and my neck actually feels warm. Quite interesting, because sometimes when I apply the peppermint oil, it feels cool. And sometimes it neither feels cool nor warm. It feels just relaxed and like tension going away. And this is what is meant by an adaptogenic. The peppermint oil, with all its many microparticles, it's not just the aroma molecule that all aromatic plants have. Each aromatic plant, if you have the real plant oil, has many microparticles, and they adapt to what you need. And it could happen to you that in the morning it cools you, and in the evening the same oil warms you, and you would say, wow, what's this? With all the other peppermint oils I was working with so far, they were always cooling and they were just doing the same thing. Now, what's different with this oil? What is different is it is a real oil and it is adaptogenic. So, what else can you do with peppermint? Of course, if you ingest it, you take 1 drop of the Young Living Plus peppermint, the Young Living Vitality, and you put it in 1 liter of water. 1 drop of the peppermint oil in 1 liter of water. I advise you not to use plastic bottles, because essential oils are strong, and you use better metal or a glass bottle. And this is a wonderful drink all throughout the year, but especially in summer. It is, you don't need an air condition, it's really cooling you. And if it's really hot days, there's one more thing you can do, but you won't do it with this one. you will do it with that one. Massage your feet with peppermint oil right in the morning, and you will feel well balanced in terms of temperature, even if it's really hot days, if you have massaged yourself with peppermint. Now, if you have to travel during the night and you're already sleepy, don't drink a cup of coffee, don't drink an energy drink. They just give you an artificial high for 50, 52, 56 minutes, and then you crash land. With peppermint oil, you take it, 2 drops, and you activate it 1, 2, 3 clockwise, and you apply it on your temples. You apply it on your forehead. These are reflexology points. And you also apply it on the neck and in the back of the neck. And then you can inhale it if you want. And immediately you feel so much clearer. And the nice thing, after 1 hour, you're still fresh and you're not crashing. So this is great for traveling in the night, if you have to drive in the night. Also, it's a great oil if you are jet lagged, if you were flying long distance or changing time zones. Another great use of peppermint is to put it on the belly. If you feel a little woozy, a little strange in the belly, then the best thing is just apply it all over the belly. Immediately you feel how it just goes through everywhere, and any funny feeling just immediately disappears because of the clarity of the peppermint. So this is something, it goes throughout the body and it gives you real happy feeling. And if you're feeling a little funny, immediately wellness comes. Immediately a gentle, crisp and clear feeling of wellness comes. What else can you use peppermint for? One thing, of course, is if you have stuffy rooms where, let's say, for a longer time there was no freshness inside the room, for whatever reason. Then you spray peppermint in a spray bottle, or you put peppermint oil in a diffuser and you diffuse it. And you can really transform a room within a few days using peppermint oil, even if there's some really strange smell inside the room. Plants also are benefiting from peppermint oil. How do you use it on plants? Especially if they have little parasites. You put it in a water bottle, 1 to 15, so 15 drops of water, 1 drop of peppermint, and then you spray it on the plants, and you will see all these parasites, all these little bugs, they will be falling off the plant. If needed, of course, put some paper, newspaper below that you can collect the stuff that is falling off, and you will save the life of a few plants in that way. In general, you will see that bugs stay away from you if you have applied peppermint. And also, interesting, a friend of mine, he has an aquarium with fish inside. And peppermint is a very strong alkalic oil. Now, if the water becomes too greenish in an aquarium, it's usually the sign that the water has become too acidic. And now you put something alkalic like peppermint inside, and of course, oil does not mix with water. So what happened? The drops stay on the surface of the aquarium water. Now, to my friend's surprise, suddenly the goldfish were coming up, taking a little drop, going down again. Coming up, the next fish going down again. And you would think this must be too much, that must be too strong in the mouth of a little fish, but they seem to love it and they go for it. So there is many funny stories. Actually, you can tell me your personal peppermint story if you have one. I'd be grateful. You write me a comment or contact me, because it is really like an ongoing study. Among the 142 known uses of peppermint, there's probably some uses that have never been discovered yet. Maybe you will discover one new use of peppermint, but in all probability, it will be enough. You benefit so much from the existing uses of the oil. If you don't have peppermint, if you don't have Young Living's peppermint, get it. Get an ordering account. You can order directly from the company. There is no in between, no go between dealers or traders, because Young Living wants its quality. They call it seed to seal. So they go through the process from the plant seed to sealing the bottle, and then it gets directly shipped to the customer to avoid contamination, to avoid diluting, to avoid adulteration of the oil, as unfortunately quite sometimes happens in the oil industry. And that's a funny word, not speaking about the oil industry like gasoline, the oil industry meaning the essential oil industry. So I'm looking forward to see you in the next video. Have fun, enjoy the freshness, enjoy the crispness, and change your rooms. Change the atmosphere of your rooms. And we see each other in the next video. Aditya Novotny's Essential Oil Inspiration.